Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of youbers. Hey youbers! I can't stop singing that stupid song, and I got it off that sitcom, you know, the one with all the nerds, the guys, and they're all scientists, and they're all nerdy, and I can't remember the name of it, but in one episode, they were singing, this guy, I can't remember his name, how bad is that? Well, he was singing it to this girl that lives next door. Yeah, okay, so I've started on my altered book. I've never made one before, like a proper one, but I thought I would give it a go. So what have I done so far? Well, not a great deal, but I will explain. So what I've done is I've taken some t-shirt transfer paper. This is stuff for black t-shirts, but it doesn't matter really because it's not going on a black surface. I photoshopped some of my textures and stuff on it and just printed it out, and then all I did was simply ironed it on. Just put the transfer paper on, put the piece of Baker's paper over the top, and then used my iron and did the edges. That's not glued yet. What am I using first? I'm using an old, well, it's a children's book, and it's quite thick, which I like. So it means I can cut some sections out if I want to create different layers. It actually can expand a bit, which is really good as well, because the more stuff you put in it, obviously the thicker it's going to be, so it does actually have room so it can expand to quite a thick book. So what I'm using, I've decided so far, is I'm going to build up lots of layers and textures over the surface. So all of the stuff, all the rubbish that I found in Germany, I have decided that I'm going to be using it in this altered book. So for example, this was a piece that I found on the road, so I might glue that there, and I also found this bit, which was a build-up of lots of different posters that I found just hanging on the side of a pole, so I just ripped it off, and I thought, oh, that would look pretty cool there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start gluing stuff together. I may add bits of metal, like I thought that piece there would look really cool once I get the screw apart, actually putting it on either side and having it coming up, which I thought would be interesting. I may want to cut a section out, like a hole in the board, and suspend something in there, and I've got all of these little awesome clocks, like this one here. It's a little clock face, so maybe I might put that inside the little hole. I bought some resin as well, epoxy resin. This is transparent, and I thought that I would give that a go, play around with it and see what I can come up with. So that's where I am, and that's what I'm doing. What are you doing? Nooch. So what I've done is I just carved out a hole, but I didn't carve it out the right size actually. Durr. So yeah, I just carved it out because I want to put like a what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, like a mirror looking through. So I'm going to glue this on with silicone, and then I'm probably going to put like a plexiglass face on the other side and mist it up a bit, so you sort of have to look in a little bit, and then you'll see, I don't know, whatever else is going to happen. But yeah, I just put some gold this paint on it. It's high viscosity Iridescent Precious Gold, it's called. It's lovely. I've got a bunch of them. I might even put some little watch bits in. I'm thinking of suspending the watch inside another watch using some resin. I've got some cheap resin that dries transparent, so I thought I'd give it a try. So I was going to suspend it in like that inside the watch face, and then you can just embed it into the surface and stuff. But I sort of want to create. I've decided what I want to do now, because I wasn't really sure of what direction I wanted to do with this book. But I want to sort of make like a graffiti altered book that looks like, just a piece of wall somewhere walking down the street, and you just come across, where lots of ripped off bits of stickers and posters, and someone's come along and graffitied it, and yeah, that sort of stuff. Well, that's what I think at this stage, but who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm like. I change my mind every couple of seconds. But yeah, loving it so far. So the neat thing about this kids book is, as you can see, it's got all these inserts in it, and what was originally in it was all of these jigsaw puzzles. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jigsaw puzzles. So maybe what I can do for one of them, or a couple of them, is spray paint a new image over the top. Say for example, I could do like Edgar Allan Poe or a crow image over the original one and have it in there, so it can be pulled apart, like it can come out. So I think that's quite a cool concept as well. Yeah, whatever.
I am walking out in the rain, and I am listening to the low moan of the dial tone again, and I am getting nowhere with you, and I can't let it go, and I can't get through. I am the old woman behind in the rain, and I am listening.
So to end, all I've done to the back cover is I actually just glued this on now with silicone, and I'm going to let it sit overnight until it's glued 100%, and then I can keep working on it. But I'm happy with the progress so far. Yeah, I especially like the beginning of this page, and we will continue this journey. Thanks for joining me.
To see how long our swan song can last in both hands. Please use both hands. No, don't close your eyes. I am writing graffiti on your body.
I've sort of decided to bring string art into these little abstracts, and I think it just really adds another layer. All I've done is just nailed little nails in, and then just used coloured metal. I've got like a copper colour, and I also have a blue colour wherever it's laying around there. A really nice, beautiful blue. It's like all of this chaos and randomness, and then all of a sudden then there's these straight lines and there's this graphic details, and I think that's what makes it interesting. It sort of grounds it in a way. So yeah, they're fun. I wanted a red string metal, but I can't seem to find where I've put it. But just goes to show you what you can do, and I'm going to keep working these and developing them, and I'm going to put them up on my Etsy site as I finish them. But they're really cool, so much fun. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Soft little kitty, kitty, purr, purr, purr.